5.2. So before we start this exercise, we have to learn some formula. All right, in other words, laws of exponents. So we'll start one after the other. So let us have a look at the first law. A to the power m into a to the power n gives a to the power m plus n, right? You'll notice here that the base are same. They're both a and a, right? But the powers are different. One is m, the other is n. You can see this multiplication, all right? So whenever you come across this type, you just have to add the power m plus n. All right, so let us understand it by doing an example. If you look at the example, you can see that the base are same, right? 9, 9. But what about the powers? One is 3, the other is 4. So this is your m, this is your n, and this 9, 9 are your a, right? So what does the formula say? I have to add the powers, right? So I've written the 9, the base, right? And then 3 plus 4, or m plus n. Then 3 plus 4 is how much? 7. All right. Law 2. First law was multiplication, right? Now it is division. All right. Almost the same thing. You will notice the base are same, but the powers are different. Okay. Now because it is division, you have to subtract the powers. M minus n. The first was m plus n, right? But now it is subtraction. All right. So let us do an example. You can see here they have the same base, but the powers are different. One is 4, the other is 3, and it is division. All right. So what do we have to do? We have to subtract the powers. So 4 minus 1, I'll get 1. So 9 to the power 1, or you can simply just say it as 9, right? Law 3. So how do you read this? You will read this as a to the power m to the power n. All right. So how do you do it? We just have to write it simply as a to the power mn. That means what? M multiplied by n. Okay, in simple. So let's do an example. You can see here 9 to the power 4 to the power 3, and like I said, we have to multiply the powers, right? So 4 and 3 is here, so 4 into 3, multiply the powers. 4 3 is you can see here 12, right? Let's do the next law. 4. Once again multiplication, but there's a change now. You will see that the bases are different. One is a, the other is b. But if you look at the power, they have the same power. Can you see m and m? So what happens in this type? You have to multiply the bases. Okay, a and b you have to multiply, and because they have the same power, put it under bracket and write m to the power m. All right. So let's do it with an example. You can see one is 9, the other is 4. Different base. But if you look at the powers, they are same, right? That means what I have to do, I have to multiply this 9 and 4, and then give the bracket and write the power 2. Right? Then 9 4s are 36. Okay, or 36 to the power 2, or 36 square in short. Right? All right. Law 5, division. Okay, now, but you will see that the bases are different. Of course, the powers are same. Okay, and this is division. Remember that. So how do I write the whole thing? I can write it simply like this, right? A to the power m divided by b to the power m. So now you can see that the powers are same, right? So you just have to put it under bracket and write down to the power m. Let's do an example. Different base, same power, division, right? So I can write this as 9 square divided by 4 square, and because the powers are equal, I can put the bracket and write down square. Right? Let's do one last. This is just a note, okay? Just understand. So in case you come across something like this, a to the power 0, right? And it will always be equal to 1. So look at this example. Can you see 9 to the power 0? It's not 9, okay? If it is 0, then it will just be 1. Remember that this is different, okay? 9 to the power 1 is 9, all right? But when you come across this 0 as power, it will simply be 1. Again, look at this example. 2 by 3 bracket to the power 0, right? It will simply be 1. But if it was like this, 2 by 3 to the power 1, and it will simply be 2 by 3. All right. So just remember, whenever the power is 0, no matter how big the number is, okay? I'll just give us another example. Let's say 1000 to the power 0, right? Then answer will be 1. Let's do one more. 28 to the power 0, it's 1, not 28. Okay, so you have to learn these formulas before we can start.